welcome to Whimsy Soul. Today we are going to be talking about Rothy's. Today I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of Rothy shoes. I've been wearing them for over a year, so I'm going to tell you all the good stuff. I'm going to share all the bad stuff. I'm going to kind of guide you to which styles you might like better. And I'm going to share with you if they're actually machine washable, if they actually work like they're supposed to. Before we dive into that, hi guys, my name is Kara. I am the blogger behind Whimsy Soul. If you're a return visitor, welcome back. If you're new, hi! It's great to have you here. Whimsy Soul is a lifestyle travel blog, so that means I do a lot of living and fashion content as well as travel content, and I absolutely love when those two collide. Like here. I was introduced to Rothy's as the great shoe for frequent travelers, and that's because they can be tossed into the washing machine and washed, and then all the dirt that you got on your trip can just come out of your shoes. I was just struggling to find shoes that could keep up with the amount that I walk, that are also cute and go with a lot of outfits so I can save suitcase space, and that are comfy. Like, I have pretty flat feet, so it's important that I have something that can kind of support my feet as I'm exploring a new city all day. And that's where Rothy's came in. That's the main selling point. The other main selling point for Rothy's is that they are made out of plastic water bottles, so sustainable, which is great. So on top of being machine washable, you know, you get it all dirty as you can see it is now. You can put it into the washing machine and it comes out new, which is what they claim. Doesn't really work that way. I'll get into that. But they're pretty bendy, so you know, you can put them in your suitcase, they can get smoshed, you can like fold them even, and they're just fine. They'll just pop right back. So that's why I got into them. So these are the point, as you can tell, they have nice little points, and these are in the flame red color, which I really like. They're quite red, they're really fun and spunky. I love pairing these with a lot of outfits because when you're traveling, you really don't get to pack all the accessories that you might want to bring. You don't have that much option. You're limited to a suitcase. So I like that your shoes can kind of be that pop of color in your outfit. So I love the color for that reason. I'm gonna start off right away with challenging the idea that you can just throw these into the washing machine. You can't. Well, you can. So you can. And that's what they're true about that. You can put these into the washing machine. You have to wash them on a single load by themselves, which is annoying when you're a renter, so you have to pay like $3 every time you want to wash these. That's just renting problems here in the city. But so you can throw these into the wash. They are safe. They come out fine, but the only issue is it doesn't really get them clean. So these are freshly laundered Rothy's. As you can see, the insoles, not exactly clean. They're pretty dirty. You have this nice little imprint of my foot right here. Sorry guys. So it is almost black, as you can see here, compared to the red. It has never come out. I've washed these so many times and it's just stained black. And that's really not a big problem because who's looking at the insoles of like your shoes? That was fine. But what did bother me is I've gotten some dirt stains on the shoes, like on this part here, which have also not come out. And you can actually notice these when you're standing far away. So from farther away, you can notice that they're not exactly the cleanest shoe. They look like they need to get washed, which is disappointing because they just got washed. Rothy's are $150. That's kind of the average price. Some of them are $125. They go up to $165. Most of them after tax and stuff kind of sit around that $150 mark, which is a lot for shoes. That's a lot for shoes that retain dirt like this versus like a leather loafer or something where you can clean off all the dirt. This absorbs stains and it doesn't really come out. So that is like a big con. That's the biggest issue I have, and that's why I decided to share this video now, because I've been wearing these for a while and I've gotten lots of stains, and for a $150 shoe, I feel like they should last for longer than a year before they get really, really dirty. So that's the bad thing. So my advice is if you're buying shoes from Rothy's, like go with dark colors. Go with the blacks, the dark blues, those sort of colors that you can't tell stains are happening. Then I think you'll be perfectly fine. But let's talk about the good things. As you can see, they've kind of like formed to the shape of my foot, which I think is awesome. So I was really worried that these were gonna be really uncomfortable to walk around in all day. Ballet flats are just not comfy to walk around in all day. These are so comfy, you guys. I have, as I said, I've walked over 10 miles in these shoes. I've gone camping, I've gone like low-key hiking in these. I've taken them to the streets of big cities. They're very, very versatile. They're extremely comfortable, which I love for a traveling shoe. I think the color is cute, minus the stains. I think that these points are very, very cute. They go with a lot of different types of outfits, and they're so comfy. So when I'm packing right now, I have my suitcase next to me. I have a pair of heels and I have these. So these are the only two shoes I'm bringing with me on a trip. So that's great. Rothy's has a lot of different styles. I went with the point. I got to see them in person here in San Francisco, and I personally thought that like the rounded toes just not cute. I don't know, they feel like really clunky. Same with the loafers, they're almost the same style, but I guess in a loafer style. And I thought that their Chelsea boots aren't necessarily the cutest either. They just feel like a little clunky, not really my style. I like boots that are a little slimmer, but I thought the points looked really nice and a lot of different people's feet. So I like the point, that's cute. They also have cute sneakers as well. So I would say the styles are kind of hit or miss, but I really like the points. They look super cute. If I still worked in an office, I'd probably get these in a black. I would just make those my work shoes. I'd probably wear them almost every single day because they're very sleek looking, which I like. They look very professional, especially the darker colors that don't have stains. But they come in a lot of different fabric styles. I've seen leopard print, pink, tan, baby blue, weird patterns. I'm personally not a big fan of the weird patterns. I kind of like a shoe that is either like a leopard print or a solid color, but there's all sorts of color options for you, which I think is really fun. So that's my thoughts on it. Before we head out, let's cover the sustainability aspect of Rothy's. Other than being machine washable, that's kind of what they pivot their whole brand on, is that they're sustainable. What does that mean? According to their website, they have turned over 37 million plastic bottles into thread that makes these shoes. So they've saved over 37 million plastic bottles from ending up into our oceans, which is awesome. Some of the shoes use merino wool, which is this really nice Australian and New Zealand type of wool. I don't know much about that industry, so I can't say if that's super sustainable or not, but I do know from their website and some digging around that they own their factories that make the shoes, and that's so they can have really full control over the waste, and they're moving towards a zero waste model, which is really great. Of course, you know, you have to factor in, like these I'm pretty sure are made overseas, not in America, so if you're buying them in America, they are being shipped, and that is carbon emissions and things like that. But they seem to be pretty dang sustainable for a shoe company. I think they get it as close as you can get. All right, so that is the basic crash course on Rothy shoes. To wrap this up, do I think it is worth the $150 price tag? Yes, but there's a but to this. I think the points are worth it. I think the design is really great and they're super comfy. My butt is get a dark color, you guys. I love this flame color so much. Maybe I'm just really dirty. Maybe I'd put these through the ringer too much, but I just don't think that the lighter colors are necessarily good for stains. So do yourself a favor, get the black pair of the points. They're gonna be fabulous. They're gonna go with all of your outfits. Like black goes with everything. They're gonna be a great travel shoe. They'll be a great work shoe. So get that. I also thought the sneakers were cute. My butt applies to the flats, which I don't think are as flattering, and the boots. So yes, they're worth it, but only if you get the right styles in the right colors. Before you head out, you know the drill. Subscribe, follow on Instagram, yada, yada, yada. I hope to see you around the Whimsy Soul community, and stay fabulous, everyone.